those guys.
Hey Daniel, I heard it's your birthday today. Is that right? And are you 19 or 20 or?
Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm 20 going on 30. Yeah, I feel good. Today is my birthday. If anybody else didn't know, it's gonna be a good day, good practice and everything.
Is it kind of fun to have the first day of full practice in 2 days on your birthday, or is that a drag or what?
I mean, I'm doing what I love, so it don't do nothing but make my day better.
Adrian, could you talk about maybe the progressions that you've made in your game in the offseason that year that you're maybe trying to extend your range a little bit?
Yeah, my progressions in my game was mostly adjusting to my new team. You know, just working on little things that I didn't do like the previous years before. So I just, kind of like predicated my game off around my teammates to make sure we're better as a team.
Daniel, can you talk about your decision to return back to the program and what motivated that?
What mainly motivated was my mom and my dad. I basically had a long sit-down talk with them. They basically brought me back down to earth because it was crazy as the process was going on. I mean, the decision I made is one of the decisions I'm basically proud of because I'm maturing more and it's basically helping me become, better as a player and as a person.
For both guys, obviously you have a lot of newcomers, but I was curious what you thought specifically of Desi Sills and Isaiah Joe. What have you seen from those guys?
Desi Sills, he's going to be our defensive dog this year, I feel. He brings intensity to the court. He's going to show basically all the fans a lot of stuff that he can do this year. And Isaiah Joe, he's bouncy. He can shoot the ball well, so he's going to surprise a lot of people also.
Adrian, what's your take on that?
I honestly feel like that they have different styles of play, but their style of play fits, the fastest 40 basketball. So each of them are going to bring their own style of play into what we need and what we want for this team.
Either one of you see anybody kind of taking command in the backcourt since you lose 3 senior guards from last year as far as running things on the point?
Oh yeah, Jalen Harris has stepped up tremendously from what he's learned from Jalen Barford, Darryl Macon, Anton Beard. He's took all that, but added that into his own game. So it's even better, in my opinion, and it's going to help us tremendously.
What do you guys see from Jalen as a redshirt year? What did you stuff last year in practice and impressed you? What do you think of his redshirt year?
The main thing that surprised me last year with him was how fast he can run. It's like, he like the road runner with the Coyotes. There's basically no stopping to his speed, and it just goes on more. He's aggressive. He has a little thing he says he's the president of. It's called BGU, Big Guard University. So I vouch for that.
Yeah, and also in his redshirt year, I don't know how some people do like redshirt years. They kind of like slack and kind of just go through the motions. He was like eager and eager, wanted to be out there, eager to learn, stuff like that. So I feel like by him being able to want to play, even though he had to sit out, that made him better as a guard, as a basketball player.
You guys feel like he's going to be a guy that's going to do a good job of getting you guys the ball so you can finish inside?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Jalen is a great facilitator, and that's going to be one of the main things he does when it comes to showtime in Bud Walton.
Could both of you guys speak on the versatility of this team, the possibilities this year?
Yeah, we have a lot of different pieces that add certain different styles of play into our system. So just like how can I don't even know how to say it in words. Just gotta just stay ready for Razorback basketball. It's gonna be a totally different atmosphere this year.
Yeah.
Just Reggie Chaney for both of you. What is he going to bring to this team?
Reggie, he's going to bring that dog mentality when it comes to, crashing the boards and stuff like that. He can shoot the ball well on the inside. He can shoot threes like pretty much any other person his size can. He's basically a dog, and that's what Coach Anderson wants. He wants dogs.
Just to pick and all, I'm not really good at just picking off what each player can do specifically. I just feel like they can do what they do the best they can, and whatever they do, they're here for a reason. They can play fastest 40 basketball. They're here for a reason.
How do you battle through the challenges that having such a young roster brings?
If any challenges come our way, we take them head on. We don't back down from anything. We just gonna come out with our heads up high. We gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah, we know by them being young, you know, we're gonna face a little adversity, but through practice and all that, conditioning and all that, we built that mentally, physically to push through those times.
You guys went from having like 6 seniors to no seniors. Adriel, you're the only scholarship junior. So what's it like? Daniel, you're one of the oldest guys, and you're just a sophomore. What do you think about not having any seniors and having, you know, such an inexperienced roster?
Me personally, I feel like that's kind of making me and him and the other returners step up a little bit more and, you know, teach the younger guys the knowledge that we know. You know, that we know what's right and we know what's wrong. So we would have to, you know, tell them what's right and what's wrong and lead the team the best way that we can.
Basically, what it's going to have to do is going to have to test our leadership skills. I mean, the young guys come in and they see us and they're like, oh, we got to be in the footsteps of the old guys. So basically, we got to, you know, lead by example. We got to be vocal with them. We got to show them the right things to do and tell them the wrong things not to do.
Last one here. Dan, a couple of questions. Do you have the green light behind the three-point line now? That's part one. The second part of that is, I noticed early in the SEC season last year, some of the strength and speed and some of the guys inside were adjusting to that. Do you think you're coming in with a mindset now where teams are going to really have to adjust to you in your second year as a Razorback?
I'm going to answer the green light one last, but I feel there's going to be a lot of teams that's going to, you know, come at me like, you know, I'm a well-known factor on the floor. Because as Coach A says, I'm going to be on the scouting report now. Because last year I wasn't really on the scouting report, but now I'm for sure on it. So basically one thing I'm going to have to do is basically gut up and be ready to play every time the lights come on. And the green light part, I don't know if Coach Anderson is going to let me shoot threes, but, hey, I'm going to shoot them as much as I can in practice to where he lets me.
Green light.
Thank you guys. Obviously, if you have any follow-ups, you get them on the floor and all that.